Welcome. My name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel. I have a bunch of new subscribers that haven't seen a new video yet. It has been a while since I've posted. I'm doing this kind of really quickly. As you can see, I don't have my normal setup. Those are basketball hoops. Those are basketball hoops in my formal dining room. I'm a single mom of 2 boys and I have no need for a dining room, but apparently we have need for a basketball court. Okay, today's video is going to be about Poshmark, and actually this is going to be the first video in a series of videos that I do because I don't want to make the video 50 minutes long. I want to do a series of 10-minute videos. You guys can ask questions in the comments below to kind of help me guide me through the next few videos that we do. We can talk about what you want to talk about. So what I want to do is I want to help you get started on Poshmark. If you are already currently selling on Poshmark, then this video probably isn't for you. You can still watch it, we can always learn something, but this is for people who are just getting started. Maybe you saw one of the recent commercials. They've just had this huge commercial campaign go out. It was really weird to see Poshmark on TV. I was like, oh my God, I'm totally a Posh boss. So this is for those of you that haven't started yet, that want to kind of get going on Poshmark. You're hearing about all of these people on YouTube that are making thousands of dollars a month on Poshmark, and you want a piece of the pie, which is totally cool and it's totally doable. However, if you want to make thousands of dollars a month, you are going to have to treat this like a full-time job and put in roughly 40 to 60 hours a week on it. This video and this video series is going to be more for the gal like me who already has a full-time job. I own a lash bar. That takes a lot of my time. Single mom of 2 boys takes even more of my time. I do Poshmark because I want the extra income per month. So I consistently make about $500 to $1,000 a month. The amount of time that I put into it is roughly an hour to 2 hours per night. That's it. That's all I can really afford to do. Sometimes I put in more. Sometimes I'll take a full, one time a month, I'll take an entire day off of the lash bar and I will list and post and update and kind of go through and, get my Poshmark site all set up for the next month or so. But this is for those of you that just want some extra income and don't have time for a second full-time job. So we're going to start with the total basics. Setting up your closet. So you will see closets when you go onto Poshmark, and some of them will have all new stuff. Some of them will have all new with tags. Some is all boutique. Some is all just pre-loved thrifters, that type of thing. My closet is a smorgasbord of boutique, thrifting, consignment, and retail arbitrage. And so what all those are is thrifting is thrifting. It's going to the Goodwill. It's going to my closet upstairs. It's taking any pre-loved item and reselling it for a profit, hopefully. When you are going to the Goodwill or Value Village or wherever it is that you're going to do your thrifting, I don't really like to do that. I usually just thrift out of my own closet because I have way too many clothes. I used to thrift at a Value Village, but I just kind of find that the clothes smell a little funny. So just make sure that, you're willing to kind of launder the clothes before you sell them, because nobody wants that stinky stuff coming to their house. Retail arbitrage, that is when someone goes to buy new with tags clothes at, say, Ross or Marshall's. I actually just did this the other day. I went to Ross. I went to their clearance rack. They had a bunch of stuff on the clearance rack that was Under Armour. That's a brand that sells for me on Poshmark. Athletic or athleisure brands sell really well on Poshmark. So I found a bunch of tops for, between $5 and $10. And I have them on my Poshmark site for, I think I've listed them for about $25 or so right now. So you can, and they're new with tags. So, there's a lot of interest in them. You can make a little bit of money doing that. The things that sell most for me though, which is really strange, are literally the things that I pull out of my own closet. It's something that I bought for myself, and that's generally the thing that will sell fastest. It's weird. It's pre-loved clothing. One other thing, let's see here. I do boutique items. So I have a wholesaler in LA that I use. It's open to anybody. I'm not going to hide my secrets from you. I think the website is Wholesale Fashion Square. I get some items off there. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I'll go on and I'll find a ton of stuff that I like. The items are anywhere between $7 and $10 each, and then you buy like 6 of them, and they ship it. They ship pretty fast, and then you list those items for between $25 and $35 each. So you can make pretty good money. The only thing is they don't have a whole lot of name brands, so people are just kind of buying the top because it's cute. So you've got to make sure you pick the really cute stuff because the brands are not known. So when I go upstairs and pick stuff out of my closet, the brands are known because I usually buy name brand department store or designer clothes. My favorite store is Nordstrom Rack. So I have a lot of things in my closet that have a lot of very familiar brand names. But do whatever you want in your closet. Sell all new, sell all used, whatever it is you want. The most important thing is when you start listing your items, take good pictures. And when I say good pictures, I mean great pictures. Make sure that you have a good iPhone or a good Samsung. I giggle when I say Samsung because my 15-year-old, he just is like, oh, you've got a Samsung, you're broke. I don't know. Or you've got a home button, you're broke. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys have teenagers, but it's super weird. Anyway, beside the point, just make sure that you have a somewhat top of the line phone that has a great camera on it, and take your pictures in bright light or daylight. Do not take fuzzy pictures because people aren't going to want to look at your stuff. So you have 8 slots that you can, 8 pictures that you can take on Poshmark. Fill up every single one of those slots. Make sure that you're taking a picture of the tag. Make sure that you're taking a picture of the material, pictures up close of the material. If there is any flaws in the item, make sure that you take a picture of the flaw, and also make sure that you describe the flaw down below so that nobody has any question as to whether or not there's a flaw on your item. Items with flaws will sell. People just want to know what the item is, and you just need to make sure that you price it right. That's all. A little flaw or a little tiny stain or a little tiny snag is not going to stop an item from selling if the rest of the item looks great. As far as title and description, make sure that you are using all of the characters available to you with words that people will search for in a search engine. So if you are selling a pink button-down blouse, put that in the title and also put it in the description. Do not put super cute pink blouse. Okay, you're wasting space. Nobody's searching for super and nobody's searching for cute. They're searching for pink blouse. Also, you can put in there pink button-down blouse, long sleeve, silk, material. It doesn't have to be a beautiful description, okay? It has to be something that when somebody types into Google shopping or types into Poshmark and they say, okay, I'm looking for a pink blouse, the words that they're searching for needs to come up. They're not searching for cute pink blouse. Anyway, let's see here. Make sure that you have measurements. That's the one thing that it took me a while to get used to doing. People want measurements because different brands run different sizes. So generally, if you're going to post a top, do a bust measurement. Just lay the item flat, armpit to armpit, put the measurement there, and then the length shoulder to hem. Usually that is good enough for most people because sometimes, somebody's a large and somebody's a medium in some brands. So they kind of want to know the sizing, because the last thing you want to do is send out this shirt that you have marked as large and actually it's a large that runs really small, and then the customer gets it. Oh, my dogs are saying hi. And then it doesn't fit them, and then they give you 3 stars because they're like, oh, you should have told me in the description that this ran small. So anyway, let's see here. One last thing, use a really good profile picture. Okay, believe it or not, even though society wants to feign like we're moving forward and we're so progressive, we judge each other by how we look. You want your profile picture to look professional, or you want it to be cute, or you want it to show your personality. Whatever that is, the personality of your closet, or maybe your logo, just make sure that it's clear. A picture of you partying on the beach with a cigarette in one hand and a Bud Light in the other hand, and your hair all messed up and your face all jacked, that's not cute, because that's telling me that the clothes that you're selling probably smell like smoke and could be a little dirty. So let's get a professional profile picture up there as well. Okay, those are all the tips that I have for you to get started. I know that I probably forgot something. Please let me know in the comments below what else you want to know, and I'm going to try and get another video up for you next week with any questions that you asked. Try to get those answered. And then next week we're going to talk about self-sharing and community sharing, how important they are and what they actually do for you on Poshmark. I know in one of my other videos that I have posted, somebody asked me also how to become a Posh ambassador and what that does for you. I will also make a video on that as well, but I'll tell you in a nutshell right now, being a Posh ambassador doesn't really do a whole bunch for you, except for when you become a Posh ambassador, it means that you have done all the things that Poshmark has wanted you to do. If you do all the things that Poshmark wants you to do, you're falling right within their algorithm, and your stuff is going to get seen more than somebody who doesn't do the stuff they're supposed to do. So becoming a Posh ambassador is not the super special thing, the super special label that you can put on your profile. It's basically just telling people that you're a trusted seller and Poshmark likes you. All right. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the little notification bell, and you will get notified when I post a video. Make sure that you use the comment section and ask me anything that you would like regarding this video and anything that you want to see in the future. And just remember, this channel is lifestyle and motivation. We try to keep things really positive here. I'm here to help you. I am an entrepreneur and I have a very storied life and lots of experiences to share with you. So lots of videos coming up in the future. All right, have a great night, you guys. Bye.